Hello, this is Daniel Bill to the microphone. Nicknamed the last conquistador, king of Patagonia, alchemist, dictator, the Baron of Tierra del Fuego, the engineer-explorer Juliu Popper was born in Bucharest on December the 15th, 1857, and died on June the 5th, 1893, of unknown causes in Buenos Aires at the age of only 35. He graduated from the Polytechnic School and the School of Bridges and Roads in France, where he qualified as a mining engineer. Besides his attraction to technology, had a great talent for languages, and he learned to be fluent in no less than 7 foreign languages. Shortly after finishing school, the young engineer got his first job at the Suez Canal. He continued to travel around the Middle East and the Far East until 1881, when he came back to Romania. After spending a short period of time at home, he set out for Asia again, and eventually made it to Alaska, the USA, and Canada. From there, he went to Cuba and Mexico, where he found jobs as engineer, geographer, cartographer, and journalist. In 1885, while in Brazil, Popper learned about the gold rush in Tierra del Fuego and set out for Argentina, where his Patagonian adventure was about to begin. A geological survey company made it to Tierra del Fuego. Upon his comeback, he presented the company with a convincing report, and in 1886 he was sent back with the assignment to conduct ampler researches in the region. He was accompanied by another engineer and an entire team of experts in mining and metallurgy. His report was right. The sand on the coasts of Tierra del Fuego had more gold than Patagonia itself. Popper's team took a lot of photos, made measurements, and drew up maps. In 1887, he made it to the Gulf of San Sebastian, where he built gold washing machines and barracks for the workers. The camp built by the Romanian explorer also included a building for the company's board. Popper managed to form a small force ready to deal with the adventurers attracted by the gold rush. Unfortunately, the company funding the enterprise went bankrupt, and Popper had to return to Argentina in 1889. The Center for Studying the History of the Jews in Romania has acknowledged the personality of Popper through an exhibition during which curator Anca Tudorancea presented a series of exhibits, some of which very special.
În fața noastră, mărite, sunt cadre din acest album fotografic din 1886, un album care trebuia să...
What we have here are the magnified photos of the 1886 album, which was meant to illustrate the exploration of the Tierra del Fuego. This is actually the first photo report of the region. The scientific, cartographic, and geographic points of view, a tremendous success achieved by the mining engineer Juliu Popper. This album also includes a text of the scientific conference he held at the Argentinian Geographic Institute in 1887. Popper died young at 35, his last scientific initiatives being the exploration of Antarctica. On the day of his death, he got the green light for an expedition to Antarctica. Juliu Popper was the first Romanian to have traveled 5 continents. There are places in Argentina with Romanian names, like, for instance, Rio Carmen Silva, Sierra Carmen Silva, Urechia, Lahovari, Rossetti. These were the names given by Juliu Popper. In 1887, Popper wrote to Vasile Alexandrescu Urechia, the secretary of the Romanian Geographic Society, about the satisfactions he had as an explorer which were even more intense than the luring gold deposits. I am lost for words in my attempt to describe the emotions I feel during the adventures I experience while on a trip, where the only guidance you can get is from the magnetic needle of a compass or the starry sky at night. The grandiose, breathtaking views the visitor suddenly encounters, the changed orographic, hydrographic, or geological phenomena we are witnessing, the varied flora and fauna miraculously popping up in places where no man has gone before. So many natural phenomena in this region where civilization is still in its infancy. Curator Anca Tudorancea has also referred to the complex personality of this explorer.
Este un subiect interesant în toate aspectele lui. Și la un moment
Popper is a very interesting subject in all his aspects, and at a certain point we must also deal with both negative and positive aspects. For instance, people want to know if he was blonde or red hair. Because of stereotypes, he is being represented as a red-haired individual, but Rubio means blonde. And because in the past 10 years of his life he spoke and wrote in perfect Spanish, we must speak a little bit of Spanish to understand this Romanian explorer. He sent extraordinary letters to the Romanian Geographic Society, letters of great patriotism, in which he said, "I am a Romanian, was born Romanian, and I am going to die Romanian."
Next on Radio Romania International.